Naruto is legendary for many things, but one of the most iconic features has to be the hand signs. These seals help Shinobi mold chakra and perform powerful jutsu. Back in the early days of Naruto, we saw them all the time. But as the story went on, hand signs started appearing less and less, until they almost disappeared completely. So, in today's video, we're diving deep into why the characters in Naruto stopped using hand signs for their jutsu. Stick around till the end, because the reason behind their disappearance might actually surprise you. And hey, before we jump in, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more awesome Naruto content. Alright, let's get started. Naruto, one of the most popular shonen anime of all time, is known for many unique elements, but the jutsu hand signs stand out the most. They made the series so cool.
Leaf Village Hidden Finger Jutsu!
That at some point, every fan probably tried to copy them in real life. Seeing those fast, complex hand movements animated on screen made the fights even better, something you couldn't quite feel in the manga. And as we learned early on, the faster a shinobi could form hand signs, the faster they could launch a jutsu and gain the upper hand in battle. At the start of the series, it was also explained that the more difficult a jutsu is, the more hand signs it requires. That's why strategy around hand signs was a big deal in early battles. Some ninjas had to hide while forming seals to keep their moves secret, while others had to perform them lightning fast so their opponent couldn't read or counter them. Remember when Itachi performed hand signs so fast that even Kakashi's Sharingan couldn't track them?
The speed of his jutsu is incredible. I didn't even see a hand sign.
Yeah, that's how intense it got. But hand signs also had a drawback. They could give away what jutsu you were about to use, especially against knowledgeable opponents. And then there were one-handed signs like Haku's super smooth one-handed style during the first major arc.
Hand signs with a single hand? I've never seen that before.
Or when Minato used one hand after losing an arm during the Fourth Great Ninja War. Those moments were so stylish. Still, fans couldn't help but notice that as Naruto Shippuden went on, and especially in Boruto, hand signs started vanishing. They used to be a core part of ninjutsu. So why did they fade away? Well, there are a few interesting reasons. Are hand signs. Hand signs, or seals, are used to perform ninjutsu, genjutsu, and other secret arts. Basically anything that's not taijutsu. They were originally created by Indra Otsutsuki, the son of Hagoromo the Sage of Six Paths himself. In the Naruto universe, hand signs help channel and shape chakra by opening specific chakra pathways in the body. This became one of Naruto's signature traits, showing how each shinobi manipulates chakra differently. Skilled shinobi could perform jutsu with just one hand, or sometimes with no signs at all. Still, almost every ninjutsu or genjutsu was built on the 12 basic hand signs: rat, ox, tiger, hare, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, bird, dog, and boar. Each sign was tied to certain elements and clans. For instance, the tiger sign is commonly used for fire-style techniques. The first time we really saw how fast these signs could be was when Kakashi showed off his insane speed against Team 7. It was almost impossible to keep up.
The speed of his hand signs. Nobody's that fast.
Zabuza and Haku were also experts at performing multiple seals in seconds. Even non-shinobi characters like the toads Shima and Fukasaku used hand signs.
Let's go, Sage Art Frog Song!
And so did powerful beings like the Ten Tails and Madara's Susanoo. Why were hand signs so important? Early in the series, it was clearly stated the number of hand signs needed for a jutsu shows how skilled the user is. The stronger and more experienced the ninja, the fewer hand signs they need to perform a technique.
Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
That's actually one of the biggest reasons we see them less as the story progresses. The characters simply got stronger. Why hand signs disappeared over time? In the beginning, Everyone, even our main heroes, were just genin. They needed hand signs for almost everything. But after the time skip in Shippuden, most characters had grown a lot stronger. Their chakra control improved, their techniques evolved, and suddenly, hand signs weren't as necessary.
Dragon Flame Jutsu!
Take Sasuke for example. His Chidori used to require multiple hand signs. Later on, he could do it instantly. Same with his Fireball Jutsu. It went from needing 8 seals to basically none.
I'm gonna destroy these mirrors right now! Fire style! Fireball Jutsu!
Another reason is that no hand sign techniques became way more common. Jutsus like Rasengan or the Hyuga clan's 8 trigrams palm rotation don't need hand signs at all. These started to take over as the story introduced more visual and sensory-based powers like the Sharingan, Rinnegan, and Sage Mode. As these powers became the main focus, traditional ninjutsu and hand signs naturally faded into the background. By the time of the Fourth Great Ninja War, hardly anyone was using them. Tsunade's mitotic regeneration, Onoki's particle style, Gaara's sand techniques, and A's lightning release, none of them required seals. Even Madara and Obito, with their truth-seeking orbs, fought without using a single hand sign. At that point, hand signs just didn't fit the scale of those god-level battles. The practical side avoiding redundancy. There's also a behind-the-scenes reason. In most shonen anime, creators tend to simplify things over time to keep the pacing tight. Look at Dragon Ball Z. Goku's first Super Saiyan transformation took forever. But later on, it happens in a flash.
This is a Super Saiyan!
Naruto followed the same logic. Constantly showing every single hand sign for every jutsu would have slowed things down and eaten up screen time. From the manga's perspective, drawing the same sequence of hand seals again and again would have been tedious and repetitive. So, as the story got more complex, Kishimoto and the animation team focused more on action, emotion, and big power moments instead of the small details like hand seals. All these factors, improved mastery, evolving techniques, and visual storytelling choices led to hand signs becoming a thing of the past. Even though we barely see them anymore, hand signs will always be one of the most iconic aspects of Naruto. They showed the art, discipline, and creativity behind being a shinobi.